Hello, everyone. This is Jen with Jen's Den Art, and I am here hoping that you are here as well, trying to see if the streaming is working. How's everybody doing today? Are y'all ready for day 2 of our Christmas bear painting? We're getting ready to start with this, and I just wanted to say hello. Welcome back to my studio. We are live inside Jen's Den Art Studio, and we are going to paint. Hello, Tracy. How are you today? On this beautiful afternoon, we are having gorgeous weather again today. I hope you all are as well. Although last night we had a really bad storm come through, and it's supposed to be 44 degrees in the morning. So excited. It's 79 right now, and it's supposed to be 44 in the morning, but we shall see. So come on in, tell us where you're watching from. Tell us if you have painted with me before. Tell me if you are a Jen's Den Art VIP painting sister or mister. We would love to know. And shout out to all of you who are here today. I am going to finish up our Christmas bear today, and I'm going to paint with all of you. I have put all of my paints on the palette already. If you missed the live for part 1, just go to my Facebook page or my YouTube channel and go to the live streams, and it will be on yesterday's live stream. So go ahead and look in there for it. And I just wanted to remind you that Jen's Den Art VIP painting membership is open now. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the tutorial that here it is, that we are painting tonight in the membership. This is our little drummer boy painting that we are going to finish tonight in the painting membership. How cute is that? That is our little drummer boy series there, or not series, it's just a painting. It is my original design. And later on, I'm going to show you a bunch of other paintings that we have in, thank you, Tracy, in the membership. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take my face out of the screen, and I am going to make this screen bigger so you can see what we're doing and what we've done so far. Hello, Melissa. Thank you for being here, Miss VIP member. Okay, so let's talk about our colors that we have used so far and what we're going to use. So we have black and white, and we have Naples yellow. It's a really muted yellow. Then we have burnt umber, which is a dark chocolate brown. Ultramarine blue. I added this color today. Ultramarine blue is going to be used for the background. This is burnt sienna. That's a new color today as well. I think I'm going to use a little bit of burnt sienna in my teddy bear to kind of do some highlights. And then I also put the red back on my palette just in case I decided that I needed some more red somewhere. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but that's the cadmium red medium. So what I was doing yesterday, and I'm going to continue to do this today, is I was working on my fur. That was the main thing that I was working on. And I'm going to try to find one of the brushes that I was using. This is probably the brush I was using. Okay, it's just a flat brush. And the first thing I noticed yesterday before I got off was I forgot to do his little ear up here. So I'm going to come back in and do some more of this brown. I'm just using burnt umber. I'm going to come back here. This is all acrylics, by the way. And we are going to finish up our little Christmas bear here. This is the stage where you're like, oh, this is not cute at all. I don't know why I'm watching this. But you just have to be patient, because it is all going to come together. I promise you. We just need to be patient and watch the whole process. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, Miss VIP members. This is going to be added to your online classroom as a VIP bonus after the lives are over with, just so you know. We're going to download this to the online classroom so that you have access to it and you can paint it along with all of your other fun Christmas pieces that y'all have been working on. We've been doing a lot of fun Christmas pieces this year. Okay, so I'm just trying to kind of make the colors on the bear just a little bit more vibrant rather than that dull brown. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding a little bit of, I'm going to add some white too. I'm adding a little bit of burnt sienna to my colors, and I'm just going to kind of spruce him up a little bit. And then around the edges here, I'm just kind of tapping with the corner of my paintbrush and getting all of those layers in there. There we go. I like that color better. You see that burnt sienna, how it's making like a pretty, kind of like a reddish tone. And I'm still mixing a little bit of the burnt umber as well, but I feel like that color is making a big difference in the colors that I'm using. And I'm going to go with it. A little bit down here as well. Oh, that's too dark. You know, I could do this all day. Just play with this fur on this cute little bear. Isn't he adorable? He's going to be adorable. Just be patient. He will be adorable, I promise. I know right now he has no eyes, no nose, no mouth. So we have to just hang on. We're going to get there eventually. Okay, let's add some of that burnt sienna color down here. I think it'll really be more vibrant, especially on a little bit of the arms. It's going to have some little poofy arms right here. Yeah, that color is pretty. It's kind of like an orangey brown. And it brings out, let me zoom in just a little for y'all. Here we go. It brings out another pretty color on him that I like. I feel like I was going a little bit too grayish yesterday, and this is a much prettier color. See, sometimes you just have to take a break and then say, all right, I need to revamp. I need to do something a little bit different to try to make it come alive. And I think we did it. That brown is a much prettier brown. It's got some raw sienna in it, and it's making a splash today. Just adding a little bit more movement down here. Hello, Stacy. How are you? We are on our bonus painting today. We're on day 2 of our bonus painting to the public. Everyone has access to it for a week on my Facebook page, and then it will be archived into the VIP online classroom. So we are doing this to let everyone see what we're all about in the VIP membership, since our doors are open right now. And I'm here to ask or answer any questions that you may have. So, okay. So I like him a lot better now. I am going to go down to a small paintbrush, and I'm going to start working on those eyes. And basically, I'm just going to cover them up in solid black first. So I'm just going to take a really small paintbrush. And kind of make like a big round circle there. And then do the other one. And then let's do the same thing with the nose. I'm going to use a little bit more of a dark brown for the nose. So for the bottom part of the nose, I'm going to go kind of dark in that little triangle. And then the top part of the nose, I'm going to add some white to it. I want it to have like a little shininess to it right at the top. That might be a little bit too light. Let's go a little bit darker. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then right in the little nostrils, I'm going to go with a little bit of white to make those little nostrils. I'm going to add just a teeny bit of white in a few areas on the eye to make them come alive. Give them like, there we go. Give them some dimension. Look how much those eyes came alive when I added just that little spark of white there. And I'm going to trim the edge around the eyes with a lighter, almost white, a really, really light tannish yellow. Just to get a little trim around the eyes. All right, there we go. Look at that. See how cute? He has just come alive, hasn't he? Or she, whatever you want it to be. It can be a he or it can be a she. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is clean that off. And I'm going to take a little bit of a bigger paintbrush, like a flat brush here. And I'm going to go into the blue. And I'm going to start working on my background, okay? And then we're going to finish the outside edge as well. I don't want it to be a really, really bright blue. I really want it to be like a navy blue. So I'm going to go into the ultramarine blue and the black, and I'm going to add some white to it. And I'm going to make this really beautiful navy. See that? That's really pretty. I want it to be a little bit lighter, so I'm going to add a little bit of white to it. And I'm going to use this color to just trim out the edges. And that's going to be my background. Some of it's going to be a little dark. Some of it's going to be a little light. You can make it whatever color you want, but I thought this would be a pretty color here. Let's go down and fill all of that in. I'm using wood, so the paint is absorbing really fast into the wood. So I'm going to move a little fast to be able to get all of that paint in there in a timely manner. And sometimes I finish my paintings with the background after the object is painted, and sometimes we finish our paintings where we do the background first. So it just depends. There's a lot of variety, because some people will ask that, well, why didn't you just do the background first? Well, I wasn't really sure what my bear was going to look like. And so I just wanted to go ahead and attack painting the bear first before I tried painting a background. It's just a personal preference. Really no other reason. I was just anxious to paint the bear. And I guess that's why I started with the bear. Get all of those pretty colors in there. Let's go a little bit lighter. It's okay if it's messy. I actually like it messy. That's one of my staples. Messy paintings are better. Keep it loose, move fast, get a lot of paint on your paintbrush, and watch what happens. You will be amazed at the magic that you can create. And so we paint together in our membership once a week, every Monday and Tuesday night, live at 6 p.m. Central. And then as soon as the lives are over with, or as soon as the whole painting tutorial is over with, we download it into our online classroom where we have almost 400, well, we actually do have over 400 tutorials in the online classroom. It's like a Netflix of paintings. I'll show you all of the varieties. I have Christmas themes like this to fine art landscapes. We have florals, we have animals, we have a lot of Christmas, we have a lot of fall colors, fall things. We have Easter, we have religious, we have chapels, we have a few Halloween. What else? Help me. We have angels, we have cows, we have chickens, we have horses, we have old country barns, lots of old country barns. That's one of my passions. A lot of our stuff is country. It's got a country flair to it, but not everything. Some things are just like we have lighthouses, we have coastal, we have ocean scenes. I'll show you a few of them in just a little bit. Okay, so that's the beginning of the end, I guess I should say. And the next thing I want to do is I want to make a checkered frame around him. Isn't he adorable? He's just adorable. Okay. Stacy says it's 64 today. Yay. Hello, Miss Joan. Hi, Sandra Leanne Fisher-Wright. Kelly just finished her Christmas boot. That's one of my favorites, Kelly. It's actually probably one of my favorites. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to every other check. I just used a ruler to make this line. And if you watch the first video, you'll see what I did to make this, to do this. And I'm just starting anywhere. I'm going to skip, and I'm going to do the sides too. I'm going to skip every other one of these little blocks. I'm going to put black. Let me get more paint on my paintbrush. So every other one of these little blocks, I'm trying to make a frame around him because I thought it would be super cute to have a checkered frame around him. Can y'all see okay? I'm just painting all of these little blocks here black. And then we're going to rust him up. We're going to make him rustic. I'm going to turn him. I'm working on a 10 by 10. These blocks are not perfectly square. Some of them are bigger than others. I did not take my time and measure, like, you know, perfect measurements for them. So you may want to do that if you were planning on making this. I like the inconsistencies of things. I don't like things to be perfect, which is really good because most of the things in my life are not perfect at all. From my house decorations to my cooking, after the cooking is over, the cleaning of the kitchen. I mean, whatever it is, the dirty clothes, the clothes being, how many of y'all do this? Do you like stay? We have a dining room table, and that's where I fold my clothes. And after I fold the clothes, it stays there for like a week before I put it up. What is that all about? And then I can't sit at the dining room table because it's got clothes on it that was folded. Please tell me y'all do the same thing, or wherever. Where do you fold your clothes? I probably should fold my clothes on my bed, so I have to move it off of my bed before I lay down, right? Hello, Miss Ellen. Hi, Pat. Hello, Angela. Yes, you have access to the replay. If you are just a bystander and you're watching, you have access to the replay for a week from today. And if you are a VIP Jen's Den member, you have access to it as long as you are a member. We're going to drop this cutie. This is going to be so cute when we're done. Does anybody else do it? You fold mine in your bathroom, Miss Gail said. Well, that's a good idea. And so you have to put it up because it's in the way if you don't. That's what I need to start doing. Not me. I put it on my dining room table and then I leave it there forever. And I'm like, oh, I need that shirt. Where's it at? Oh, let me go get it off of the dining room table. I need to do better. Anyway, my point of saying that is that I'm all over the place like this all the time. So Messy is my middle name. All right, we're almost done with our black. Let's get some more paint going there. Grab some more. He's going to be adorable. This is just too cute not to share with all of you. Miss Gail, you're hilarious. I wonder if I should change his feet. Make his feet like a different color. I don't know. Okay, so this is coming out a little wonky. Y'all see that? I've got black, white, black, white, black. Uh-oh, I messed up. So what am I going to do? Maybe I'll just make another black right here, smaller. That's what I'll do. I'll just kind of improvise. That might work. Okay. All right, I'm going to clean that off. And now I'm going to go into the white. And I'm going to do the same thing with the white. So let me clean that off. And I'm going to pick him up and start where it's kind of dry. These are dry. So I'm going to come back with some white. Does not have to be perfect at all. Get some more. Lots of paint on your paintbrush, y'all. It helps to have more paint on your paintbrush. So dig in deep. And I'm using a titanium white and a Mars black, which, I mean, any black or white will do. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it's not rustic enough like this, and I'm gonna work it just a minute. Hang on. Get your palette knife ready. Fill in all of this. We're almost done. Some of the checks are bigger than others, but that's totally okay. Some of them I have a little bit of black in the white, and that's totally okay because we're going to add a little bit of, I want it to look a little dirty, you know, like old and vintage. Old and vintagey. This one's not going to be the best right here, but that's all right. Look how cute that looks. Y'all like that black and white? I want it to be a little more vintagey. And I forgot one little spot right here. I need to put some black right there. Okay. So I'm going to clean that off. And I think something that would look really good, I'm going to try this. I'm going to take my burnt umber with a palette knife, and I'm going to mix in a bunch of white. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah. Take my palette knife. This is a big palette knife. You don't need to have a palette knife this big. And there we go. I'm going to take that color. It's kind of like a tan. And I'm just going to kind of pass it on top. Now the paint's still wet, but that's okay. I'm going to pass it on top. I'm going to make it look. I would probably let this dry first, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to make it look old. See that? Just, I'm hardly touching with the palette knife. I'm hardly even touching. So I used burnt umber and white. And look at that. Kind of looks like some old paper. I'll show it to you once I'm done. Look how cute. All right, I gave it a very vintagey look now. Look how cute that is. I like it. I think it's adorable. I made a little boo-boo right here. I got a little bit of the black, that tan color into my blue. So I'm just going to go back over it with a little bit of blue and fix that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe even, let me do one more thing. Maybe even put a little bit of black. Let's use our palette knife. This is going to be fun. I'm going to take the black and I'm going to take it at the end of my palette knife. I'm going to wet the black paint and I'm going to make it really thin because I don't want it to cake up on the end of my palette knife the way it is. So I'm going to make it really thin. Let me clean that off. It's caking up at the end of my palette knife. So I'm going to tap into there and I'm going to come right here and I'm going to make a line. I did not do that perfectly, but I'm going to make a line to connect. My hand's shaking, so there we go. Gonna make a line right on the edge, just like a frame kind of, right on the edge there. You can just do it with a paintbrush if you wanted, or a Posca pen or something like that. But I'm just gonna frame it out a little bit more. Give it a little bit more character. You see that frame there? I'm just making, basically I'm just making a black line. All the way around. Just to give it a little bit more character. I think that's about it. Right about there. Yep. Yep, that's what I wanted. What do y'all think? Isn't it cute? I think he's adorable. So this, my friends, is a quick painting tutorial that you can do and have fun with it this week. Please post your paintings. I'm adding a little bit of gray to his white up here. Please post your paintings in our free acrylic group. If you're not a member of that, we would love to see your paintings. Just add in some more white and gray right here. And I am going to show you a few of, if you're interested in joining our membership, I'm going to show you a few of our paintings that we have done in the past, because like I said, we have over 400 of them. I don't have access to the originals for a lot of them because they were either donated to certain things or they were sold. So I don't have all of them, but I haven't had time to put my paintings for sale lately. So I have a lot of paintings sitting in my closet that have not been used lately. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. It looks great how the black went into the white. Isn't it cute? I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to put myself back on the screen. But I still want our cute little bear to show. What are we going to name him? Do we just call him Christmas Bear? Is that what we call him? Just Christmas Bear? I think that's a good name. And I'm just going to show y'all some of the paintings that I have here that are in the painting membership. Let me make this a little bit. There we go. So this is the painting that we're finishing up tonight in our painting membership. This is the little drummer boy. We just finished him up, or we are finishing him up tonight. We are painting this one, a similar version of this, next month in the membership. This was just a practice one for us. Okay, I'm going to change it up some. This is our lambs that we painted. That was around like Easter time we did this last year or the year before. Most of the paintings we do in the membership are 11 by 14, but sometimes we do larger ones. This was a fall chair painting that we did. It's like an old, I love old and rustic stuff. So most of my paintings are you're gonna see something in it that's old and rustic, but not all of them. For example, this is a lighthouse painting that we did. And that one doesn't have any old and rustic. This is a lake house painting that we did. And all of these are in the membership. We also did some roses. We painted roses. I have a set of 4, actually. A set of 4 flowers. It was a rose, a tulip, hydrangea, and a lily. But I sold the other ones. I only have the rose left. This is a spring bike. It's a bicycle with a spring bouquet on the back of it. That one was done in there. This is just a fun rainy day season type painting. It's like April showers bring May flowers. I think that's when we did that one. It was right around April or May. We usually kind of do something seasonal, at that time. But every once in a while, we just do something just like this, like the Montana cowboy on the ranch. Here is a cool snowy chapel, a really muted snowy chapel there. Miss Gail wants to be at those lake houses. I know, right? It would be so nice if we were. This is another Christmas painting that we did. Now, this one has resin on it. You see how it's kind of shiny? I tried resin on top of it, and yeah, it made it really shiny. So that one is a Christmas candle, Christmas lantern. This one is pretty cool. This one's a little bit larger. This is a painting where we made it look like you were looking through a window pane. So we painted a fake window pane on a canvas. And then I put resin on it because I wanted it to look like a window pane. So that's our Christmas window. We call that one Christmas window. This is just like a Arizona wildflower painting. I'm almost done. We have like 3 or 4 left. This was sunflowers and with raindrops and the windowsill. I show you how to make the raindrops there. See that? How cool. It was called Rainy Summer Nights. Excuse me. This is Rust and Roost. Rusty Barn with the chickens. Rust and Roost is what we call this one. I think this was a pop-up paint party, actually. And the last one I have here is actually one of my favorites. It is a harvest fall time. So canning your vegetables. That was like my representation of you canning your vegetables in the fall time for harvest time. This was the corn outside. And so, yeah, a lot of these are my own designs that I come up with. Sometimes, probably about maybe half of the time, I'll find a photograph and we will paint from a photograph as well. We do that a lot, especially if we're doing those realistic landscapes. We do find photographs and use those. So yes, there's a lot of good stuff. Pat said she sold hers. You do have the rights for, as long as you're a member of the membership, you have the rights to sell your artwork that you create from any of these tutorials. You also have the rights to host your own paint parties in person. The only thing, the bottom line is nothing can be taught online. No videos of any kind can be used using my tutorials because that's what I do. So you can use them in any other aspect, any other way that you want to. We have about 430 members inside the VIP painting membership right now. I've been doing this for 4 years. We also have a mini den, which is let's go back to the VIP painting membership. The VIP painting membership is $37 a month. We have 4 new paintings every month. So the content is new and fresh. And I will tell you this, 4 years ago, some of the paintings that you find in there, the videos are not as good as they are now because I've learned a lot. And my painting style has changed just a little bit as well. And I think my paintings are better. The more you paint, the better you get. So I find lately my paintings have gotten a lot better. So there's like better content in there than there was a while ago. That's just my personal opinion. It's $37 if you join monthly. You can cancel it anytime and get out. It's $97 if you join quarterly. So it's like a 3-month contract. Or it's $355 if you join annually, and it is an annual contract. So that's what you get in the VIP group. I do also have a mini den, which is only $20 a month. It's not being advertised because it's open all the time. It is 1 painting per month, and it's one of the 4 paintings that we do in the VIP membership. It's the first one of the month. However, it's not a growing library. It is a revolving library. You only get access of the last 24 months of paintings. And when a new month brings in a new painting, the old month gets thrown out. So you only have access of that revolving 24-month painting tutorials as long as you're a member. As soon as you walk away to either membership, as soon as you cancel, you lose access to everything. There's no access to anything that you had. It's just all, you're either a member, you're a paying subscriber, and you get access to all of the information in there, or you're not, and you don't have access to anything. I don't sell individual painting tutorials at this time. I just have what's in the membership, and that's it. So I hope that answers any of your questions that you have. I have not made a tracer yet, Miss Terry. I am going to, if you're in my email subscriber list, I'm going to make sure I put it in the email with the link to this video. I didn't make one beforehand because I was creating it as I was going. So I didn't have a template for it, but I'll make one now and I will drop it in the Facebook group for you to get it, and also in the email. But yes, I do have tracers. We do have tracers for every tutorial, just about every tutorial. And we have multiple sizes. Like some of them, we have like 6 different sizes. If you're in the membership and you want a size that you can't find, just message us and we'll make you another size. Okay. You have access. We have a program that we use that makes a template for you like that. So if you need a template, you just let us know and we'll send it to you and it's all yours to keep. Okay. So yes, I love the window. Yay. Beautiful lantern. Thank you. Thank y'all all so much. Yeah, I love that Whitechapel too, Miss Judy. Isn't it pretty? Thank y'all so much for being here and sharing some time with me today and letting me talk and get to know all of you. And we will see all of you next time. Doors close tomorrow night for the membership. So this you're gonna have free access to this for the next week. So otherwise, it'll be in the membership. If you come on in, you can paint it whenever you want. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Bye.